The opening round of the Intelligent Money British GT Championship was a thriller, simple as that. It all started into turn one when slight contact between the Team ABBA Mercedes and the Balf Audi delayed the Audi and allowed Richard Neary through into the race lead. It was, apart from that though, a clean start. Alex Maliakin bounced over the grass in the Red Line Racing Lamborghini, got away with it. Down at Cascades, Neary got the lead, Graham Davidson went second, and Balf was struggling in the early stages, eventually settling into 6th place just behind an all-Mercedes battle ahead of him. In GT4, again, not a great start for the Audi, which initially lost the lead for Stella Motorsport whilst there was contact that saw John Ferguson's Mercedes in the beach at Lodge. GT4 battling was every bit as close and as frenetic as it was in GT3, which saw in the first half of the race a three-way fight for the lead, until this happened. Graham Davidson off at high speed after contact with Richard Neary whilst fighting for the lead at Clay Hill. That happened just before the pit lane window opened. It was a very busy pit lane, and Jules Gounon delayed slightly, leaving the pit lane, had a lot of work to do to get into contention. The Red Line Lamborghini was in the wars there with contact from the Academy Motorsport Ford Mustang, whilst out on track the Sky Tempesta racing car was making friends with the Barwell Lamborghini. It got very touchy-feely there as Gounon got up the inside of Jamie Stanley and got ahead of the McLaren into what became 2nd place after a number of penalties for leading contenders in GT3. Ram Racing were thrilled with that. The penalties, meanwhile, were not just confined to GT3. Darren Turner had the lead in GT4, but a short pit stop meant he had to serve a stop-go penalty. Towards the end of the race, Gounon was charging after Adam Carroll, took 5 seconds out of him to catch him with 15 minutes to go, but could not find a way through. Behind them, it all got a bit too much in the end for the Red Line Lamborghini, which finally ended its race in the Cascades barrier. As we went into the final stages of the race, the Jamie Caroline-driven Mercedes was in the wars as well, but this was the picture at the front of the field starting the last lap. At the end of the last lap, though, the Balf Audi was back ahead. Adam Carroll and Sean Balf take the victory, while Stella Motorsport convert pole in GT4 into a race win as well. Audi's on top at Oulton Park.